I'm not. I don't think I'm hearing anything, guys. On YouTube. On YouTube, I'm not hearing nothing. Oh wait, so it's just me. Just me is coming through. I'm coming through. And I'm loud. And I'm loud right now.
You're always loud.
How we sound and how we coming
check,
through.
mic
Can
check.
you hear us
1,
parse?
2,
Are we
1,
coming
2.
through on the YouTube?
Hit it.
No, see,
Yeah.
once again, you've killed the
Yeah,
song.
now we're good.
Yeah.
We're good.
Oh, we have to say
Yeah.
what? Are you still too loud, parse? Are you still coming
Was
through?
that?
Are you
well,
still
I
coming
was,
through too loud?
let me see.
I mean, well, like it's real hard to like figure out if you coming through loud while you listening to yourself. I mean, well, like you was the one who made the comment though, so I wanted to know if you still felt that way.
No, yeah, I'm good now.
Okay,
Yeah.
everything good. Everything is good. What's up and welcome to Better Than Cable. You are in here. You are in here to hear us talk some ish this week. I am struggling with the intro today.
Words.
That's what I'm saying, man. Hold up. We
English.
in here. English first
Yeah.
language. Bobby's doing a lot behind the camera, but that's normal. Hey, what's up and welcome to Better Than Cable. You are in here to hear us talk some shit this week, man. We are here with Ananya and Parks from Neverland Podcast, as well as me, J-Treb from the Miseducation of Music. We are in here this week. Bobby, you're doing so much. You're distracting everything.
I am sitting.
No.
Oh my God! No. See, now we have a camera that Parks can see. We're gonna one day get a Bobby cam for the world to see, so they can see that you are not complacent. Like you are not just sitting there doing nothing. Okay,
Like just do the.
that's what I'm saying. We have a producer who does the most. Like, man, you just inhaled through your nose for 13 seconds straight, loudly. While I was introing, and I was supposed to be thrown off, bro. You. Bro, what the hell? Oh my God, that actually kind of hurt to do, but like, bro, what? That was weird. Don't act like I'm not supposed to think that's weird.
I caught a sniff of his yerba. Oh, shit.
What the fuck? You got a whiff of a drink 4 feet away from you.
God damn, he absorbed the fucking.
Bobby got a super nose. That's what we found out on stream today.
The Sprite. Can I smell that?
No, you cannot sniff my Sprite. That's the weirdest question.
You don't have to get it that close. I just need to wash.
You know how Sprite smells. You would know what it is. You know how Sprite smells.
It's like maybe
Lemon lime?
Sprite. Yeah, but
I can't. Why
Yo,
are we even
this is
saying
such
this?
a
can I sniff your yerba?
No.
Oh my God.
You guys brought us here. I was perfectly fine trying to figure out what it was on my own. Ignore the sniff. Just ignore the sniff.
God damn.
Man.
Oh my God. Oh, dude, I almost choked on this fucking Sprite. Oh, it was too much. That was far too much. Oh my God.
I think I would have let you waterfall.
No, bro, the weirdest questions.
I don't know what that smells.
Yo, can I sniff your yerba? Like, bro.
Do you guys?
Wafting around here.
Oh my God. Oh fuck. I can't.
Does someone have an orange?
What
one?
drink do you guys sniff before you drink it? What drink would you smell?
Whatever this is.
All my tea.
only tea, right?
Any hot tea.
Only tea.
Hot
Tea.
tea though.
Tea.
I don't
Yeah.
sniff cold tea.
Yeah.
Sniffing
Tea,
cold tea is
coffee,
weird.
Hot coffee.
Hot.
I think
I don't really
you're
fuck
only
with coffee like
sniffing
that no
hot
more.
things.
I
You're
sniff.
only sniffing
I
hot
I
things.
sniff the shit out of my hot chocolate. Now I get weird about that. I'm not gonna fucking lie. Like I
Yeah.
love an upside down
Yeah,
hot
hot
chocolate from
chocolate.
Starbucks. It's one of my favorite things. Right when the weather gets cold, I love sniffing that. Like it smells so good, man. Always get a little small
Dude,
one.
that Ghirardelli's
oh.
hot chocolate, dude.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's way too rich, bro. I can't even finish one of those. But it's
That
just
shit's just pure
it's like
chocolate.
it's like
Just
drinking
feel like
a chocolate
drinking
bar. It's
chocolate.
drinking a chocolate
Yeah.
bar, bro. Like it's crazy.
Yeah.
Need it.
It's crazy.
Yeah, just-
Let's go do it. Let's go do it this winter.
Hell yeah.
Let's go do it, Bob. Vlog it. We're gonna
Yeah,
start the Bob
vlog,
vlogs.
yeah.
We're starting the Bob vlogs.
Oh,
they're all gonna be
yes.
us just following Bobby.
Yeah.
Who cares
Yeah.
if
Like-
he's not gonna get any? He's not gonna be to determine the final edit. He's not gonna
Yeah.
determine when we're gonna come and film him. It's just gonna be
Yeah.
the Bob vlogs.
I'm fine, but I want to do no work.
That's fine.
Just film me.
But like,
Yeah.
there's it's gonna be at any time. We're just
Yeah.
gonna come into your life.
It'll be
You're gonna be
Yeah.
waking up, going to work. We're just gonna be like catching.
It'll be the biggest hit.
How's your day going? Like, asking you questions inappropriately. We're gonna find out where you are in traffic on Find My Friends, and then I'm gonna like
Just
bike
pull
up
up.
to, like I'm gonna pull up in the car and then like get off on the bike and then ask, like put the camera in, and just ask questions. Like, bro, we're gonna get invasive. That's the goal. That's the goal here.
Yeah.
Bob vlogs coming soon.
You don't know when you're gonna show up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would be crazy if I get taken off your Find My Friends because I get too crazy with it. It's like, yo, this is kind of getting absurd, Josh. Like, it's like,
There's a lot.
it's like, dude, I was on a date. Like, it was kind of weird. I don't think she wanted to be on camera. Like,
There's a level.
it's like, dude, I was kind of with my
you
parents. That was like a very like intense moment.
I'm at a funeral.
No, that's
But you could
wild.
say it's all
I got
filmed on an
lines.
iPhone, dude.
Oh my
It's
god,
all filmed
yes.
on an iPhone, like
Yes.
the Apple event, dude.
Bring us in, Pars. Bring us the
Yeah.
fuck in, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going crazy today,
Yeah.
G. Let's talk about it because that was the only thing that I thought was impressive about this.
Yeah.
And you all can have your opinions
Yeah.
as
I
well.
have something to say.
I feel you, but like, hold on. I want to stay on this topic with Pars said
No,
before
this
we
is
go
about
on.
this.
Okay, then go on it.
We talked about this the other
The
week.
cameras?
No, the Apple event.
No, see, that's what I'm saying. I want to keep talking about the camera thing because.
Oh, I thought he.
No, go for it. Go for it. You're already in it. You're in it. You cooking. You cooking.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
cooking.
yeah.
You
Well,
cooking.
cook,
You
cook,
cooking.
cook.
You
Well,
cooking.
I just wanted to say
You
we
cooking.
talked about this the other week. We were like, "What do you guys think it was going to be?" And
We
I
did.
said M3 chips.
You did. You did. I mean, I'd have to watch
Yeah,
it back
yeah.
for my hot takes.
Yeah.
I don't know what I
That's what we
said,
got.
but
Yeah.
it was lackluster.
Very.
It was very lackluster.
silicon
I'm gonna be
launch.
1,000. But
Yeah,
like
that's
the
what it is.
the only thing that I thought was cool about the
They
entire
launched
event,
silicon.
the only thing that I thought was cool about the entire event was the fact that they said shot on iPhone at the end. It made me go back and be like,
Yeah.
okay, I want to see if
Yeah,
you
that's
really did it or
impressive.
not.
Yeah.
And there's some parts where I'm like,
Facts.
damn, I really think you did shoot this. Like, I
Is it
really think you
shot on
did.
an iPhone?
Yeah.
The iPhone is on a drone.
Yes.
Yeah.
So my thing is like I'm sure all of the other stuff is like After Effects or like graphics and things like that. But like all of the stuff
Yeah.
that they said was shot on iPhone, I was like, I actually believe it. Like
Yeah.
the shots of like Issa
Yeah.
Rae using it in the commercial shots,
Yeah.
the shot of the coach in the gym. I was like, actually, I could see how I could go get this on my iPhone right now.
I mean, they've
Like-
been doing shot on iPhone.
So you think they're
They
just
have,
doing
but
like
this is
what,
the first- this is the
cinematic
first
8K
keynote. I was
or
about to say,
whatever?
this is the first keynote where the
Yeah.
entire thing was shot on an iPhone. They've had parts where they went,
Yeah.
that part was shot on an iPhone. Tim Cook has never stood in front of an iPhone as far as we know.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
they did, maybe they tested it on a few to see if they can pull the wool over our eyes. But
Yeah.
this time,
Yeah.
he was standing
Yeah.
and looking at an iPhone. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that shit was sick. That was cool. But yeah, no, but I think the biggest issue I have with it is that they're comparing it to Intel Base Max.
Yeah,
Like,
they
why
did a lot of
after
talking about that. They said
this
if you're
many
upgrading
years-
from Intel.
Yeah, it's like, bro, you shouldn't even
They
like
want
bring
people
Intel
to
up.
upgrade their
Yeah, I was
own
about to say, I'm still a person who hasn't upgraded from Intel
Yeah.
base,
They
so I'm
want
sure they're still trying to see.
Intel Max to be gone.
Well, so this was my thing. I felt like they were gonna blitz this line and like get that M3 out. I feel like we may see like a dip probably around like 4 or 5 where there might be some more time in between. But I think they wanted to get enough offerings out to spread a product line because now they're gonna be able to sell one of those chips on every level in every price range. Which
Yeah.
is now the cool part in my opinion, but that's only moving forward. Like I don't think that makes
Yeah.
these devices cooler. I think it makes all the other stuff and all the other
stuff,
prices
yeah.
make more sense. Because now we know that when that M3 comes out with the like M3 Pro Max on the studio, that like M2 is going to go lower, and that's going to be dope. Because and all the M1 stuff is going to be lowered down now too, which is like just it's super cool. I feel like they wanted to get people to the affordable level of M1, and it seems like people have been buying all the M2 shit as well, which is crazy because people just been complaining about it but buying it.
But still buying it.
Just
Yeah.
buy Apple things.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
all it is. They upgraded the iMac.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude.
I want to say,
It's
like,
interesting. They
it's a nice
Yeah,
machine.
go ahead, Bob.
Oh, you're good. I was just gonna say about the iMac. Like, it looks way better than the old ones, and no one's interested in it.
Yeah.
It's a very specific user, but I would buy one for my parents. 100%.
Well, no, I know.
I think it's the perfect computer to buy my OGs.
Used to be an iMac Pro with a Xeon chip. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there,
people would buy them.
but my thing is, I feel like they're at a level with their chips right now that they can't offer that. Like they can't like go in and be like, and we have another Pro one in this display. Like their line would be crazy. Like their line is already kind of crazy right now, in my opinion.
They don't have enough chips for their line. Is
Yeah.
what I think their problem is. Like the Mac Studio and the Mac Pro have the same chip options.
I think so, but I think there are different variations. I think there's different. No, like I've seen. I know what you're talking about, but it's just
I
like,
built them.
yeah, you did. But what I'm saying is like I do think like there's a different use case scenario that does justify the differences. But if they introduce this, I feel like they get rid of the fact that they just made that studio desktop and shit. Because it's like that studio desktop, they're really pushing that, and they're also pushing the Mac Mini again, dude. Like I was the only one who wanted that shit. Like when I bought mine in 2018, I was weird still. Now I see them back up everywhere because they usually because Mac Minis have always been around audio production as far as I've seen. Every studio that I go into, they were using Intel based ones. Like back in the day, I used to love it. It was one of my favorite computers. That's probably why I even bought one. I bought mine with audio in mind. Like it can handle like Logic like a beast, but like I didn't have video in mind. Now they have one that handles both. Like, and they're pushing it and people are actually buying it. Like they're actually running too many desktops at the moment. Like. Nobody wanted Apple desktops, bro. Like they wanted that Pro one, but like that's it. When the trash can, they lost everybody. Yeah, you're right.
Lots of people got desktops.
Yeah, work from home, dude. Work from home, I think, changed that.
Work from home and gaming. Like the pandemic, gaming was like massive too. Like computers just went crazy over the pandemic.
Yeah, I was about to say, people used to think it was weird to like set up a desk for it. Like, I mean, even in like college, like when I first got to college, I'd argue like nobody really had a monitor. Like I had 2 monitors on the desk the day I got there. And like, that was like, I lived on like a sim floor and a couple of us had like that setup where it was like 1 monitor, 2 monitors, stuff like that. But it wasn't a lot of people. Like, so, I mean, like even thinking of that, like now people go to college and put a whole setup in there, RGB. Get the desk mat. I'm like, yo, go crazy. This is insane.
Dude, but something interesting was that like these M3s are 3 nanometer, but 3 nanometer is barely getting any boost. Like it's maybe getting a 10% improvement on 5, which doesn't make, dude, that's crazy. So was this like a complete failure of like quantum mechanics, dude? Like does getting smaller not help that much?
Did it not work?
It doesn't. It's not gonna make. There's a thing called Moore's law. And we're right up against it. And so, like...
Yeah, dude. But, I mean, that's... Dude, not only are we against it, dude, that's like nothing. We're gaining no ground almost now at this point.
We are. It's just not directly in performance. Most of the gains from 5 to 3 is efficiency.
Yeah.
Like, it's a big efficiency bump if you can build on a 3 nanometer node.
I feel like this is also like this is an incremental change to get to another level. Like this is like we did this proof of concept, now we got to push the bounds. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it seems like we're hitting a wall, but like in a way of like you can go crazier.
Yeah.
Like but now they're going to have to figure out different things. I don't know, maybe we've just like seen a whole cycle, cuz I mean like I don't know if we've seen one of those before in our lives. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Of course, with processors, we've seen that in our life. Just what they've done with the current chips. So it's like
processor has always been a piece of silicon in our lives. I think it will have to be something else.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like somebody's gonna have to freak this and find another way, and whoever does it is gonna change the way we do all of the processes.
We are almost down to the size of an atom.
Yeah,
like walls that would be as thin as an atom.
Exactly. So that's where quantum computing comes in if we're doing atomic level computing. But like, dude, we haven't figured out shit with quantum computers yet. All we can do is fucking math. We can't do shit.
Yeah, nah, G. I want to say we can do good math is wild.
Dude, but something interesting, dude, related to Apple. OpenAI is creating an AI phone, and they brought in Johnny Ive, dude. What do you guys think about that? Like that's insane to me. Like the supreme master of design.
Not Johnny Ive, but the AI phone part, kind of.
Like I wouldn't buy one.
Do y'all think Johnny Ive got one in him? You think he got another like revolutionary product design in him?
You never
and
know,
I don't know. You know, I'm not hating on nobody's creativity, but I'm just saying like Johnny Ive with Apple. He's the reason we got the iPhone. I believe it's like the iPhone 6 design and thing. Even the like the skeuomorphic layout, which is one of my favorite iOSs.
iOS 7.
Like, and then also the Apple Watch. He had a lot to do with that, and I mean like still one of my favorite devices. So it's just like.
Yeah.
I don't know if he got another one of them in the bag, bro.
Yeah.
You gonna have to.
Also, I think like all the
You
designs.
did
Dude,
a
when
lot.
you're like that,
Designs have
when
been
you've
made.
delivered on so
Most of the
many,
designs been made
when
now.
you've delivered on so much, dude, he might have plenty more, dude.
I see
there's
where
only
both of y'all
so
coming
much.
from.
Legendary, but it's not gonna like be an LG wing.
Okay, yeah, I see.
Yeah.
That's wild. I just had to dig that out of my brain. I had to
Facts,
dig- You're talking
yeah.
about the phone that like flipped up and
Yeah.
like, and it had like it was like a
Yeah.
sideways. Oh my god, that was
That
the
shit was
dumbest shit ever.
And you
terrible.
still had another screen below.
Yeah.
That shit was so dumb. Oh my
shit was
god,
so
whoever.
It's not gonna be that. Like, it's not gonna fumble
Dude.
that hard.
That was
Yeah.
rough.
It's gonna be legendary.
Well, yeah, I was about
Yeah,
to say we've
like-
hit a big like not wall because I want to keep saying we hit a wall on everything in the fucking world, but we are hitting the ends of a lot of
Yeah.
shit in like in terms of what
There's
you
only
can do
so
with
much
like to subvert
rectangle.
expectation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
Yeah.
So it's like
Technology's gonna have to advance.
so something's gonna have to change, and I think like if there is somebody who could probably do a complete change where it's like we might not like it, but it's gonna be so
Yeah.
different that it'll inspire some other shit. I think he might have one of those in him,
Facts.
but we'll look at it and go, "Yo, that's kind of weird." But then, like somebody else looking at it could go, "Like all he needed to do was this and this and this, and now it looks way
Apple.
better."
Apple just tastes
Yeah,
No,
Apple.
so-
I mean, like let's
so
be
I think
honest.
that-
Like I can see
Yeah.
them buying the whole company, OpenAI, just to get Johnny back on some real shit if the phone looked too good.
Facts.
Like if he really do got
Exactly,
one in
dude,
him,
because
you'll be
I
like
think-
Apple to buy OpenAI for this many billion dollars. They have it.
Hey, facts.
And we also were talking last
And
week
yeah,
about them buying an AI company. Why not buy the one
They
that's at
don't
the
even
top
need
right
to
now?
buy all of OpenAI. They just need to buy the phone piece, right? Like they can
Literally.
just buy that piece and do a licensing deal with OpenAI or something.
They wouldn't even do a license.
But,
They
like,
would
dude,
buy
the most
everything. They would buy the
interesting
whole
part
thing from it and just be like,
is-
dig that out, bro. Y'all have
Dude,
everything
the
else.
assistant aspect, dude. So if they perfect the phone assistant, where it can do every functionality on the phone for you autonomously, like you can start setting up almost like shortcuts, like how the iPhone has
Shortcuts that-
You can
that are
set up all these
executables.
autonomous processes. Yeah, that can just happen automatically on your phone. Now, dude, now that becomes very, very interesting, and
That
you can even
becomes
have it
scary.
auto respond to people. Like
I would
now
be
that's getting
afraid.
crazy.
I would be
shit.
afraid of other people. Like that's when we really got to make sure our phones are locked down and we're the only ones using
Well,
them.
what if your
Like,
phone decided it didn't want to give you a message?
see, that's the crazy part too. But at the same time, I would be
Yeah.
afraid of
Yeah.
somebody else getting involved in my phone and changing what that is. Because you know what I'm saying? Like, let's say it works in a perfect world and it does everything it's supposed to. It learns me. It knows how to reply for me. It knows what to tell me. It knows all of this. It's weird. But what I'm saying is if it could do all of that,
Yeah.
I would be so afraid of then someone else getting my device and doing so much as like looking at different content on it because I'd be like, you're going to fuck up all of that because it should be learning from all of these things. Does that make sense? Like I would be afraid of those things skewing what my phone then presents to me or what it thinks I would say to other
If it has,
people.
like, a
But-
Face ID, like a face scanner, it could just know you're not the same person.
You got a point. You got a point.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it'll have some kind of Face ID similar. Yeah,
me.
probably
You make
biometrics. Biometrics.
Like you're looking at it, it's gonna scan.
Unreasonable fear.
Yeah,
Got it.
but yeah, dude, I think that becomes they could win just on that feature, just on that feature alone. Like based on how successful ChatGPT's been, they could do the same in the phone industry and just have a perfect phone assistant, and they could just kill the game, and we wouldn't even expect it. You know.
I mean, we like as I said, we had talked about it last week. Like if they buy OpenAI, which I think actually, like now that I'm saying it, I'm like it kind of makes sense. Like, but like if they bought like that, or if they bought like something they were doing, like I feel like it'd be game over. Like the whole game of what we're trying to do here with like this, like I don't know, like AI race, it would be done. They'd be like, we're just gonna give you enough
Yeah.
money to finish
Dude,
it.
if
They have
Apple-
enough cash
if
to be
Apple
like, we can
funded
inject
OpenAI,
enough.
Yeah.
We can inject enough to make this not a race. Like, you know what I'm
was
saying?
just like-
Dude, we thought Microsoft was the money maker, right? Dude, Apple,
Apple
dude,
does
if you
it.
put Apple's funding into OpenAI, they're gonna build AGI in 2 years, bro. That's what's gonna happen.
Legit.
I feel like, bro,
Legit.
if everything was
iOS 20,
bro,
That's where-
like iOS 20,
they'd be like, bro, the next
crazy
iOS,
shit.
they'd be like, we didn't even build it.
yeah.
The AI built. We had
The
Siri.
AI built the AI.
No, they'll be like, everybody's iOS is individually tailored to them.
Yeah.
We used all of your data from every iPhone you've ever had
Oh,
before, and we created you
And
the
yes, you
perfect
agreed to
operating
it.
system.
Created
Yeah.
it for you. Oh.
Like, bro,
It's
Dude,
like
that'd be
it's like it
scary,
was in our
man.
new terms of service
Yeah.
to give us all your data.
Bro, they would. I can see that shit right now. But you know what's messed up? I bet you it would be amazing.
Oh, it'd be
I bet you,
great.
dude.
It'd be-
They give you all the app icons you want.
Bro.
They give you the best control center that you like the most. Oh
Bro,
my god,
wallpaper's perfect.
Bro.
You don't even have to set it up.
Oh my god, dude! I want the
Dude,
old school.
imagine-
I want the
dude,
old school
imagine what
music
OpenAI
app from
could
the
do with
iPod
Apple's
Touch.
data.
Oh, that would
Oh,
be
old
so
school
Oh.
YouTube.
Oh, the YouTube
Bro.
icon. With
Dude.
oh, dude.
That'd be
But you
sick.
see what I'm saying? Like if they bought it, it'd be game over.
Yeah.
I'm a sheep.
Dude, because
It's
that
over.
data is like probably the most valuable data on the
I've been
planet,
using the same.
right?
Like, dude, it's
Yeah.
like,
Like,
I don't know, man. I've been with them. I've been
Oh
with the
my
same
God.
company here since 7th grade,
Forever. Yeah.
bro. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
y'all got a folder on me, bro. I know it.
It really is
legit.
documenting your whole
Legit.
life,
The fuck?
right? It really is.
We over a decade in. I got some friends I ain't even known that long, bro. Like what? We
Yeah.
been locked in. Me and
For real.
iPhones.
For real.
Yeah, so nah, G, like they win the game. I feel like it's over with though. Like the second they make a purchase or something, because
Facts.
like man, that OpenAI iPhone though. Let's see what Johnny Ive got. I don't think he knows. He has to know as someone who came from Apple. You don't get people to switch from Apple.
Yeah.
Like you don't get
Yeah.
people to leave that
Yeah.
ecosystem. So what is his draw going to be? What is the design going to be that gets people to leave the company he helped create?
Right.
Be the
And
like you're the guy who made
Yeah.
it so we don't
Yeah.
leave this company.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I think I've been talking about this for a while. Like, imagine you created something similar to Apple, where it's a closed system, similar to Apple, and I feel like the Nothing phone is sort of in this realm where they're kind of competing with
Just aesthetic.
iPhone and the flagships in terms of like design, and they're doing their own thing. You know what I'm saying? But if they do it in that aspect where it's a closed system, it's mainly based around an assistant, they have all of that perfected. Even the UI is beautiful because, dude, Johnny Ive designed iOS 7. So he knows how to design an OS.
he does.
You know what I'm saying?
Freaking
So
does.
what if this OS is just beautiful, dude? What if it's
Yeah.
just beautiful?
Yeah. No.
But like,
honestly,
is that enough to get you to switch from your iPhone right now?
I think I don't know if I would switch right away, but
You
I would be
to-
compelled
yeah.
to kind
Phone it
of buy
real quick.
it and just kind
I
of
would
use it,
consider it.
right? I would be
Yeah.
kind of compelled to buy it and use it.
Yeah.
I
I'd
mean,
consider it.
the thing
Depending on
is,
how
the
good it is,
reviews would go
obviously.
crazy. Like,
Yeah.
depending on the price, I'd buy it to make a YouTube video because I feel like if I had a monetized channel, I
Yeah.
could easily make it
Yeah,
back real quick.
facts.
Like, so I feel like everybody's gonna be reviewing it. But like, I don't know if I'm at the point where I would even switch. Like, I don't
Yeah.
think that's a thing.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like Apple's
what
got
if-
me that hard where it's like, bro, like I'm getting to the point
No.
where it's like I'm not about to
Yeah.
learn another.
Yeah.
I'm about to learn another.
Yeah.
At first, it was like I
Not
had a
even that.
preference. Now I'm like,
Yeah.
what? I'm about to learn another
Yeah.
operating system,
Also, I think it'll be so much more inconvenient.
bro.
Like,
Androids
it would
be
be
complicated,
like,
bro. Somebody
bro.
handed me an Android. I was like, I remember when I used to just know how to get around
Yeah.
this. Now I'm like, this is a little confusing. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
lie. It's too much shit on your screen.
Exactly.
Like, why you got this
Dude,
many
you know
things
what
in
would
your
be
in your
insane?
top
I
bar?
have to do, like,
Boy,
more
it'd be
shit just to get
13. It'd be
ads.
13 icons in the top row. I'm just like, what the fuck is all of this? Like, oh my god.
Yeah.
I like a clean
I think
aesthetic.
it
Shout
could
out
be
Johnny
interesting.
Ive.
Like, imagine if they did something like this, where whatever phone system you currently have, right? So iPhone or Android, right? Basically the only two options. Imagine if they could basically load over your data and load the same kind of system.
It like
on
has a
their
mirrored
operating
type
system,
operating
you know?
system.
Yeah.
Oh, if they go for that,
Exactly,
it's
so it
game.
can mirror
That's the
whatever
one thing
system.
I don't think anybody's tried.
Yeah.
Because you can port the
Yeah.
like
Use
your
device to
flavor.
device, but all it's
Yeah.
gonna do is just get you the same apps and throw them all on a screen.
Yeah, exactly. So it can just transfer all your data to their new operating system. All you need to do is get used to the UI, right?
I was
So it's
about
like-
to say if they
it
figure a
creates
way for that,
seamlessness.
man.
Yeah,
Yeah. No, that'd be sick.
that would be
That'd be
interesting.
sick.
I think that would do. I think people would switch over just like
But I was about to
Yeah,
say,
just
do
to
you?
see.
more people would switch over just because of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they had that,
sure.
something like that.
And this is gonna run on its own operating system, like 100%. Like it's not gonna be built off of something else.
I'm not sure. Like I actually.
Because I was about to say, is he just
I'm-
is he
yeah, 'cause I
making?
thought
I
it
was
was, like,
about to say, is he making a
Android-based.
is he making an overlay for something or something like that? Like
Yeah.
Or is it gonna be like just running some type of Linux?
yeah, I was about to say, like, what is he
Let
about?
me
Like,
see.
what did like? Why do you? What
Yeah,
do you even
dude.
make
Yeah.
a new operating
One
system
possibility
for
is
iPhone?
building its own operating
for
system.
a phone.
So they're
Okay.
saying they might build their own.
Yeah,
They're
I
not
hope,
sure though.
I hope they
think,
don't
even
default
themselves.
to Android, but it's probably going to
Yeah.
cost too much money. I feel like building an operating system for a phone is like one of those things that you say in a meeting and then you figure out
Yeah,
it costs
that's so
like a
much
shit
work.
ton of money.
Yeah.
And you figure out you spend
Dude,
more
but
on
they're
it
not
than the
afraid of
phone.
spending money, dude.
Yeah.
They're spending millions upon millions on just training models and just feeding data, right? So
See, that's
I
the
think they're
future
fine
I'm
with
freaking
spending money.
scared of, though. If we all get open
Yeah.
AI phones, it's like we're going to iRobot. Like, just get over it. You
yeah,
strap
dude.
in.
Now we're controlled by what information OpenAI lets us see.
Yeah, I was about to
So
say,
we're
like,
literally controlled by
the,
them.
the current freedom
Yeah.
of phones is still in a way there. Like, where it's like, it's still a phone at the end of the day. I mean, we gave up a lot of
Yeah.
freedoms when we went over to iMessage. We didn't notice it was a cool feature, but Apple pretty much controls all of our texting. They have like,
No, dude,
it's like, it's encrypted, but they technically have access to all of our text. Like, if you went iPhone to
OpenAI
iPhone.
will
It's
have
pretty
its
crazy.
own browser too, dude. They'll have their own browser.
Yeah, see,
And
that's
so you won't
but
even
see, Apple has
use-
their own browser as well, and you know there's a lot of cross
Yeah.
data with Safari going back over.
Yeah.
They're using that for something. There's no way they're not. Like we're like that's why I'm saying like we already
That's
gave
why
Apple a
I
lot
don't
of that
use
stuff.
Safari, but yeah,
We already gave
I'm
Apple
giving
a
it to
whole
Google, I
bunch of
guess.
it. Yeah, but see, like we're all giving it to somebody.
Yeah,
I mean,
you're giving it to somebody. So it
are we
doesn't
ready
really-
to give
yeah.
it to the AI company? The like named
Yeah, I mean,
AI
dude-
company, you know, like where
Yeah,
it's
but
like they're being
Google's
bold
keeping
about
up
it.
with them too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So
Like
I
Google,
feel like
Google's
we should
making
be
it.
just as afraid of Google. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I feel like we're not as scared of Google as we are OpenAI, but we should
Bro,
be because
how
they're
much
right there.
Google,
You know what I'm
hold-
saying?
Google's holding terabytes of my life, bro.
For
They're
real.
holding
Yeah,
terabytes of my
For
life.
real.
I know it. Like I gave up on that.
Yeah.
I was like, bro,
Yeah.
I just had to.
Dude,
said
Google
not
knows
care.
how your brain works, dude.
Yeah,
They've
no,
seen
legit.
all your searches,
Oh yeah,
and they just
Searches,
know where your
YouTube
brain is going
searches.
at any time of day.
Bro.
They
I'm
can
gonna be
YouTube
honest.
They
Like,
literally have like
what
a
I watch on
mapping.
a daily basis is affected by Google.
Yeah.
Like straight up.
that YouTube algorithm got me in a fucking
Yeah.
chokehold. That shit will let me know what I'm doing
Yeah,
for a week.
facts.
Legit.
Like,
Legit.
I can change my whole day. I can change my
Facts,
whole
dude.
day based on
Yeah.
that.
You know what I hate is when it gives you 3 videos that you know you need to watch and you don't want to just click on it because you know you'll lose it, right? It might go away.
Yeah,
So you're like,
dude,
damn, I need to
multiple
new
tabs,
tab
yeah.
this shit.
Multiple
I need to
tabs.
new
Y'all
tab this shit.
tweaking.
Multiple tabs.
Y'all need playlists.
Oh yeah, watch later for
I
sure.
have several
So
playlists.
many
No,
watch
see,
later.
watch
Yeah.
watch later only lets you get to a certain amount of 1,000 videos, and then it stops letting you put videos in it. Fuck watch later. I have separate playlists for everything. So it's like if I see 3 videos, I'll put them all into the playlist they need to go in, and I will watch them on my own time.
Yeah.
I'll watch the best one at first, and then I'll be like, because sometimes you'll click one of them, and then one of the ones in the side panel will catch you, and you'll forget you got 2 up here in the tab.
Facts.
So now you like, okay, I'm gonna watch one of those in the tab, but let me click this one and pause this so I can go over to my other tab, and now you watch that one. You got 2 more on this one. Nah, G, nah, man. Don't break your brain. Make a playlist, bro. It's better.
You active YouTube.
Yeah,
Oh
no,
yes,
like
do you want
I
to
can't
know
be
my
that
screen
organized,
time
man.
hours? I'll say it live.
Bro, I
It's
can't
probably
be that
gross.
organized.
I'm sorry.
You just active YouTube. Like I have high screen time hours
Yeah.
too, but I'll watch. the
Yeah, I'll
thing
just
I'm
watch.
watching.
Yeah, facts. Same.
I watch
like-
too. I'm watching while I'm doing all of this. I have picture in picture on all my browsers for YouTube.
No, that's why I said
Like-
you active YouTube.
Yeah,
YouTube is like it's my main streaming service that I use.
yeah.
Yeah, this week I've already watched 24 hours and 49 minutes of YouTube. Last week I watched 51 hours and 14 minutes of YouTube.
Wait, now I want to see how much YouTube I've watched.
Yeah, and which devices is this?
Does YouTube have watch hours on its own thing?
If you go on your device and you have screen time turned on, it'll record your screen time for all of your YouTube apps. So go to screen time in
Even
your
on the
settings.
browser, I think I watch more YouTube on the browser.
I think if you watch it in
That's my
browser,
thing.
it still says it, but it might just be under Google.
Does
it
it
might be
still
under
say it?
Google Chrome.
Okay.
For the week, 13
Oh,
hours,
okay.
46 minutes.
True. You like 10 behind me.
Yeah.
I was about to say, what you do last week?
How do you see that?
Scroll up. This is wild. People don't care about this on stream. I know they don't. Last week was
Oh, 25.
Damn. Okay. So
25
yeah,
hours, 37.
yeah. That was your whole week was like what I've hit this week. Yeah.
Yep.
And I'd
Dude,
argue like, yeah, there's times
I'm
where I
gonna
go
look it
harder.
up
I did
later.
a true crime week, and it was a lot. I watched nothing but YouTube, and I was back to backing true crime.
Facts.
It's been a rough time. I've just been watching videos,
Yeah.
and doing shit. But yeah,
Facts.
and that's just all the shit that I watch on my
That's my
personal
main
shit.
shit,
So it's
yeah.
like, I mean, like I still see YouTube when I go other places. I put it on my Roku's, and those aren't even signed in. I don't think.
Yeah, no,
Like-
YouTube's not my main shit.
I'll just search on there.
Dude, I've been seeing a lot of like with the Quest 3 out, I've been seeing a lot of people use that ish. And I've been seeing like you can watch YouTube, just walking around and you can grab like the YouTube screen and stuff.
That's wild.
But dude, that brings into our
Yeah,
next
no, I want to
topic,
talk about this
the
one.
AR monocle.
Yeah, this is wild. Is this shit
Do you guys
real?
see this?
Yeah, dude.
Is this
Yeah,
shit
dude,
real?
it's legit.
That's wild.
And
I
you
started
can program
watching
it
the
yourself
video.
even.
That's crazy. So it's like
Which
a
is even
monocle you
crazier.
put on your eye, and it's like AR. Like it's like you can get directions. It
Yeah.
seems pretty cool. Like it's the least evasive.
Bringing back
of all
monocles.
Of these. Bringing back monocles is wild. But like it's the least evasive of all of the options. It seems like
Facts.
as far as like big headsets and shit. But like how well does a
Facts.
monocle freaking stay on your eye? Like does it have a head strap? Am I gonna look like a
It's-
villain in a video game?
It just hooks onto your glasses.
Oh, so it's Google Glass.
So it
It's
hooks
Google
right
Glass
on.
attachment. Okay, hold up. I'm gonna pull up
Yeah,
the
so it
TikTok.
hooks
Google
right
Glass
onto your
here.
glasses. And then what they're saying, so this version doesn't have it, but the next one will have object
not it.
tracking. So that's gonna go even crazier where now you could see just people around you, you could start doing facial recognition, stuff like this. And it starts getting very interesting.
See, facial recognition is kind of where I think it starts getting weird. I don't think it should have any outward facial recognition on any of this shit. Like, I feel like that's where it gets invasive, where I think, like, how people were feeling about the Google Glass being like, oh, are you recording me? Like, I don't think that's weird. I think it is weird
Yeah.
to be able to scan my face. Like, in real time, I guess. I don't know. That's a little weird to me. Maybe it's just me, and maybe it's,
Yeah.
like, the same
Yeah.
kind of, like, maybe it's the same concern in video. But like I don't know, that's weird to like walk by and it's like they could scan your. Oh, that's weird. I got a lot of public shit on the internet. I don't quite want somebody to like be able to scan my face as I'm walking by them. Like and
Yeah,
be
I mean,
like,
dude, the government's
J-Treb
definitely
from
running
YouTube.
facial recognition. I'm sure they're running some facial recognition on street cameras and shit.
Yeah. Oh no, for sure.
You think so?
100%. I
You think the
100%
government's
think
running some
so.
facial recognition?
100%.
When they need to, they're not.
Yeah.
They're
It
probably not
doesn't
running
need
it
to
all
it's
the
not
time.
just-
There's
Yeah.
image-based.
When they
I
need to,
feel
they
like-
will.
Like, so do
Yeah.
you feel like it's like active, or do you think it's something where they can take a video from a camera and then run it through facial recognition?
Yeah, they can take
Yeah,
any.
they take-
It's
yeah.
passive.
Okay,
They'll,
got you.
Whenever they
okay.
take a
I
video,
thought you
they'll
meant like
automatically.
active. I was
No,
assuming
yeah,
active
not
for some
active.
reason.
No,
where
no.
it's
Like,
just
yeah,
like
they don't care that much.
that's
but
what I'm
it's
saying. Like I thought it would be like an
if need
active
be.
thing. I'm like, I don't think the government's doing like
Yeah.
that. I feel like we'd have to. The cameras would look a little bit
Yeah,
nicer.
yeah, yeah.
They'd also be a little bit more mad about the ones that kind of get broken or get
Mm-hmm.
like fucked up. Like I feel like they'd be a little bit more mad if they could do all that.
Yeah.
That sounds like an expensive camera.
Yeah.
Like, but yeah,
Yeah, no, the camera's definitely not doing it. They're just doing it later, post processing.
that's wild.
But dude, maybe
How
dude,
many times
maybe
you
they're
think you
even
popped up
doing
on
it
something?
in the databases?
How
What?
many times you think you popped up on something? Like how many times you think your name is popped up on like they're like facial scanning shit and they're like, well that's not him, but it's like it's you. Like how many times do you think it's
Definitely
probably
when you're
happened?
in the airport.
Oh
Definitely.
shit, I didn't think about that. Yeah.
Facts.
I was about to say there's probably
In
like
the airport,
somebody who
they're
was looking
running- that's-
directly at your
they're doing
fucking
that shit
face.
actively.
Yeah,
Like-
facts.
They're active.
Oh
as
shit,
fuck in the airport,
casinos,
I'm sure.
Vegas.
Yeah, casino.
Vegas, I feel like they're
Yeah.
definitely
Yeah.
peeping you.
Oh yeah,
Like,
dude.
Casinos,
Because
100%.
yeah,
Heavy.
for the people who count cards and shit, they
Yeah.
want to
Yeah.
get those people out.
I was about to say, yeah, if you've ever been to Vegas, they've probably just like looked dead into your freaking
Dude,
soul. Like,
I heard recently in New York, this one event arena was doing facial recognition, and they kicked out like a reporter, which was crazy. Like
That's
that
wild.
reporter was supposedly banned from that place.
I don't even. It's
So, like,
wait.
they're-
Why in the hell? This is a concert? What the fuck?
Dude, I don't know, man.
You want to go see
So,
Taylor
like,
Swift?
they're
You got to get
starting to do it in
scanned,
random
cuz
ass
that's
places.
wild,
That's
bro.
what- Dude, this world is.
Are
getting
we
some
there?
big
Like,
bucks. Yeah, we're already there.
Like, look,
We're
if we
halfway
there,
already.
if we there, and you can justify it for my safety, okay. But that's
Yeah.
this
Yeah,
sounds
no,
like
that's
overkill
wild.
to me.
That's wild.
It sounds like overkill.
I'm telling
Maybe
you,
it's not.
we're already in a Big Brother world, man. We're already here, man.
Bro, that's wild.
That's crazy, bro. Like getting face scanned and going to the concert, bro.
Building on entrance? Like, dude.
Nah, bro.
That's
Dude,
crazy.
legit.
I'm trying to
Like
think.
one of the theaters, big theaters in New York. One of them. I don't know. I can't remember which one, but
That's
something like
crazy.
that, man.
They couldn't
Crazy.
they couldn't do it like old school. Put bro picture at every door for the workers.
Yeah,
Hey, you see
wanted.
bro? You see
Wanted.
bro? Don't let bro in. Yeah, it's like
Wanted poster.
I feel like that's been working for years.
Bro,
I feel like
facts.
hey bro, hold up. You
Yeah,
kinda
no. My
look
thing is like, if you're willing to
You see your
disguise
ID,
yourself,
like, you know?
yeah. If you get through, you get through.
bro.
Like, You did
Actually,
it.
no, because then there might be some
Nah,
ignorant
dude.
people who
Oh,
like,
yeah.
hey, hold up, you look like you just faking that mustache.
Yeah.
Full
That'd be
on it.
wild. You're pulling this dude's
Trying to
mustache.
rip it off.
Oh, it looks real. Like, nah, that's crazy though. Because I feel like that's kind of like a fear. Because it's like, what if like they could do that with like your social media things, where like, let's say somebody like a famous person blocks you on their social media, and like
Yeah.
if you go to their concert and your phone with that account that's logged in gets close to it, there's like a notification and you can get kicked out because of that. That would be like insane. But at the same time, like maybe it would be cool. Like I don't know. Some of these things are like, is safety need to be there, or
Yeah.
I don't know.
Dude, who knows where safety is going, man? With these deep fakes,
Oh,
I
yeah.
feel like we don't know what's even real, dude. Like, they were saying with, even like, all the news going on with, like the war going on, whatever. I don't want to talk about that stuff, but
Yeah.
that stuff had AI generated images, like faking what's
Really?
going on
That's
over there, right?
crazy.
So it's like, dude, who knows what's even going on? And who can trust the reporters? You can't trust anyone nowadays, because I feel like
It's a weird
a
time
lot of people
period.
freaking lie, dude. A lot of people freaking lie for their own agendas. They're getting paid off by different people. So then they're
Yeah.
gonna lie about different things, dude. So you don't even know, like, even like videos on social media, you don't even know if that happened, dude, because it could just be completely edited nowadays,
Yeah,
Crazy.
I feel like we're gonna hit a point where we're like needing to get to a point in like news where we can like fact check a lot of things and like definitely like
Yeah.
figure out ways to unbiasedly tell the news. I feel like the internet's gonna champion that in some way. Where
that's
like
the
there's
one
gonna have
thing-
to be something on the
Yeah.
internet that
Yeah.
helps that out.
The one thing that's
No,
the one
dude,
thing that I
yeah.
like that X did with the actual.
Oh
like,
yeah,
box.
I'm not gonna lie, I do
Like,
like that shit at the
That's
bottom
the
where
one
it'll be
feature where
like.
I'm okay.
Yeah, the
I
tweet
fuck
will be
with
like crazy. It'll be
Yeah.
like somebody died or something, and then
Yeah.
underneath it'll be like this person
Yeah.
did not die. They're alive and well. This
Yeah.
is a lie. This is the person who said it first.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I'm like,
exactly.
thank you, Twitter.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. It's like,
but it's
alright.
like somebody will like
Exactly.
say a joke, and sometimes those will pop up too, and it's like it's just
Yeah.
appreciated still.
Yeah.
It's like
no,
we
exactly.
we didn't need it for the joke, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, but even if it's there, it's not a bad thing.
yeah.
It's like, all right, whatever. Fuck it.
But like, yeah, I have been enjoying that shit.
yeah, dude. But I think what's happening is like every election season around that time,
Oh, yeah, it's about
that's
to be
when
scary.
a lot of
Yeah.
disinformation comes out, like all at once. Like there's like just a flood
gonna
of
be
like
even worse.
It's
BS
about to
that
be
comes
scary.
out all the
It's about
time
to be
now.
scary.
You know what I'm saying?
You could be
And
at
so
your
it's already
crib
bad
with
right
a-
now.
You could be at your crib
Yeah.
with a moderately decent computer and do a lot of damage with
Yeah.
with like
Mm-hmm.
with new tools from the
Yo.
internet. So like yeah, this is gonna be an interesting election season to say the least. Like I'm not ready for it in any way, shape, or form. The goal
Dude,
is
and it's already
goals to
ramping
get
up. Dude.
through.
Like, there's already been so much fake information out, I feel like, in the past few months, and it's just ramping up,
yeah.
which is crazy.
I feel like it's gonna be like I always do think that it definitely is up to people to figure out which news source they believe to be unbiased or which one is discerning the news enough for them to then get news from it. Like where they could be like, okay,
Yeah.
I get that you capping here, but like I just needed that main story. Like everyone should kind of seek that out for themselves. But like the amount of misinformation that's being spread and like the creation of that's just so crazy to me. Where it's like that's just so much different than it being like a this news station versus this news station. That's like a this news station, and a third party person who just wants to cause chaos. Like
Yeah. Dude, and also the confidence at which people talk nowadays is insane.
Facts.
bro,
Like, dude,
don't even get me
people
started,
are talking
man.
like they're spitting gospel, bro.
Bro.
Like this is, dude, you know what the root of that word is? It came from this bullshit back in World War II, and I'm like,
Bro.
dude, did it really? Did it really? Why you spitting this like you know this like
Bro.
like you're a history major or some shit, right? Like you're
real.
definitely not. Like,
on
For
that
real.
on that true crime tip I was on, there are people
Yeah.
who will get so adamant with like cops and be like, I don't need to drive with a license underneath this code and this code and this code. The confidence they talk with almost makes you want to believe them. And then like the cop just goes like, gee, here's the law, okay? Like you need a license
Yeah.
to drive that car. Here's the code and everything in our city. I'm about to break your window.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like, and I'm just like,
yeah, literally,
damn.
like you're gonna get a
like-
ticket if you don't. Yeah, if you
and
don't.
it's
have your
like,
license,
and
right?
it's like you need a license to drive that car, but they get so adamant about these things, and I believe it's people
Yeah.
who are speaking with way more conviction than them who have convinced them that it's a thing. Where it's
Yeah,
like somebody was
exactly,
talking
exactly.
stronger.
It trickles,
Yeah.
it trickles
Yeah.
down. Yeah.
Epidemic.
That's a wild way to
Facts.
put it, but like,
Yeah.
yeah, I would
Yeah.
definitely say there's just a misinformation time period of where people are just like, I kind of
People are
believe this
buying
because I read something
misinformation
wrong.
so easily.
Like somebody will be
Exactly.
like, I read this wrong,
Exactly.
and I'm just gonna
Yeah,
say it with
man.
conviction, and
Yeah.
then a whole bunch of people are
Dude.
like, we agree.
Bro,
it makes me also
it's
rethink
like-
a lot of shit in the
Exactly.
past.
Yeah, no,
like
'cause
I
it's
don't like. There's a whole bunch of shit in the
Yeah.
past where I'm like, I think they were lying. I think
Yeah.
everybody was fucking
Yeah.
lying.
Yeah.
Because like
Yeah.
it's too crazy to see how lies spread now,
Yeah.
and we have the ability to figure out their lies.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
No,
and it's also
exactly,
like,
dude.
most people are dumb, but everyone has a voice now. Like that's what it
I
is.
mean,
Yeah.
I don't know if I would
Literally.
say. I don't know if I would say most people are.
Or
Or
I guess
No,
I think
but-
before
I-
you
yeah,
only
I mean-
heard people from like books and stuff. So you only heard from like people who were actually doing
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Now you're hearing it from anyone from anywhere.
it would be like
No, but
someone
I
who
think
earned
social
the
media
right to
undermines
speak in
that
some
too,
way,
though.
whether it had been
Exactly.
like whether it was like really deserved or not.
Yeah.
There's a reason
Yeah.
they are
Yeah.
the ones speaking.
Exactly.
Now it's
Exactly.
like, well, we can all speak. I mean, us included, but
Yeah.
like we can all speak.
Yeah.
Like we're kind of there. What?
Like there's pros to it
Bots
and
included,
cons
you're not
because
wrong.
like what we're seeing with CNN. Before, all you had was CNN, right?
Yeah.
But now
Yeah.
you have social media to like undermine what even CNN's talking about, right? So now
They'll like play the whole
you can
broadcast and be
undermine
like, "This is wrong. This
the-
is wrong.
the
This is
bullshit.
wrong."
Yeah, you could be like, hey, that's bullshit. This was the true story, right? So there's pros to it and cons, right? So you can point out bullshit, but then people can also spew tons of bullshit.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. Bunch of ignorant shit.
And it's like, who knows who is actually saying the right thing, man?
For real, man. That's what I'm saying. I try to just figure out like the best spread of them where it's like, what'd you say? What'd you say?
Yeah.
Here's some commonalities.
Yeah.
I got enough information.
Exactly.
And I'm not
You
going
have
to talk
to-
on
you
that
have to
shit publicly.
distribute it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
exactly,
saying?
exactly,
It's like, I feel like that's the
exactly.
biggest part about all of
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
After I get my info, I go, y'all don't need me to talk.
Yeah,
Because why the
exactly.
fuck do you
Yeah,
need my
exactly.
opinion? What's the
Yeah.
shit where Dave Chappelle had this thing where he was just like, nobody asked Ja Rule about politics. Like, and it was just the most realist thing he said in the early 2000s, where it was just like, you're doing this. Nobody gives a shit about your opinion on this. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
sure, tell your fans, but like, we're not going to ask you for
Yeah.
an in-depth review, bro. Like, it's cool. Like, that no one needs
Dude,
my
I think
extra
that's
piece
the
of
problem.
it.
Yeah, that's
I'll
some of the
support my
problem
causes
today,
on
too.
this side.
It's like out of every person has to supposedly know about every little situation that's going on nowadays, right? And respond to it. And it's like, dude, that's some bullshit, dude.
I
You
was
don't
about
need
to
to
say,
know
but, like-
about everything. Like,
Well, it's like
what are
you should
talking
you should
about,
learn
know?
as much as you want to
Yeah.
learn, and then act how you see fit.
Yeah,
Like
facts.
I'm a
Yeah,
person where it's like
yeah.
I'm not a big reposter, but it's like let me go find the
can't keep up
cause.
with
Like let
everything.
me go figure
There's
out the
always
cause. Let me go
something
see
going
how
on.
I can be active because I'm not active on social media for myself. So it would be
Yeah.
disingenuous for me to be active
Right.
on social media for you. You know what I'm saying? Like
No,
I feel like
Exactly.
I'm gonna go with the way that I get active, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's just always
Yeah,
confusing
yeah.
where somebody will be like, you didn't say this and you didn't say that, and it's like, did they need to? Like
Exactly, dude.
Exactly.
And it's like these are people that you're expecting like high quality content out of, right? Whether it's an artist or an actor or whatever. So it's like, why can't they focus on their craft? They don't need to be worrying about
Or
these,
put
like,
this into their
little
craft.
headlines and respond to them. You know what I'm saying? We lost the cam.
But like
But
I would argue like
crazy,
it's
dude.
better, like I would rather you put this into your art. Like when it
Yeah,
comes to a
facts.
musician, I want to hear what art you make in a time period like this rather than like kind
I
of see
can't
like
hear you
your
guys
post.
either
Oh shit, he was getting the mic off that. Hold. We're giving him a hold symbol if he can see it. 1 second, parse. We're jumping back in.
I think
That's the wrong way. That's the wrong way. That's the wrong way. Yeah, that's the right way. Hold up. Can you see these hands? I mean, I'm just gonna keep doing it. I'm just gonna keep doing it.
I'm on the
I'm just gonna
screen.
keep doing it. Oh, okay. Oh, he's probably watching on YouTube
Yeah, you can
too.
probably hear
Oh,
us.
damn. Yeah.
Yeah,
Now I
you
kind of
probably
feel
hear
stupid
us.
because he's probably watching on YouTube. Yeah. I mean, if he could, I don't know. Hey, so what I was saying was, that I'd rather than put it into the art. Like it's like I'd rather see like a Beyonce or something. Like it's like I don't really need you to like make a post so much as like I do want to see how you're affected by this in your artistry.
Exactly.
Because that's what I love about you.
Yeah,
So like show
yeah.
me that way. Especially like if you do have something that
Exactly.
use words, maybe you do want to use words, but maybe you put them more eloquently into songs. So I mean I've always put that like that pressure is a different type of pressure, and I don't think they have to, but I'd rather
Yeah.
still see it because I mean you're gonna create art during this time period, whether or not it's directly
Yeah, yeah.
saying words about this. It was made during that time, so it's gonna have something about that around it.
Exactly. It's like what Kendrick did with his last album, right? So
Yep.
it's like with all that stuff going on, whatever the riots and whatever, Kendrick didn't address anything, and then he
Yeah.
just comes out with his shit later.
But it was like- but it was like it was
that's completely
made during that
that's
time
completely
period.
fine,
Yeah.
right? Like that's completely fine.
Yeah.
But now, dude, everyone wants like a
They want
response
the
right away. It's
clicks right
crazy,
away.
dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like
And also, it's like a lot of people. It's like, yo, let them get educated first too.
Yeah.
Like the people who are gonna speak
Yeah,
are gonna
yeah.
speak. Like we do have a lot of artists who are activists as well. They take that mantle. They do it very
Exactly.
well. So
Yeah,
it's like
they
let them
wanna
go.
be on
Let
that
them go get
stage in
educated so
person.
they can go
Yeah.
get out there and do that shit well instead of like the
Exactly.
pressure. But it got really weird because I mean I was on Twitter during a lot of it and I was like, this discourse is interesting. Like I've never seen people be like
Yeah.
be talked about for not talking. Like
Yeah,
sometimes they're
yeah.
sometimes I'm more seeing like the people being told to shut up.
yeah.
So it was very, it's
Yeah,
just very
dude, it's-
interesting. And I mean, it's not
And
just
I
about
think-
the topics of like the larger like scale things that are happening.
Yeah.
Like there's even smaller stuff where
Yeah.
this is happening still.
Dude, yeah, and I think these people are like uneducated, dude. If you don't need to talk about everything, dude. You don't need to
Yeah.
keep running your mouth, bro. You don't need
No,
to.
straight up.
There's times for silence too. Like you don't need to talk all the time.
There's
Like,
times
damn,
for silence is
like-
wild. There's times for silence is wild. But I mean, you're right. A lot of people fire off the hip, and I mean, like I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know. It's weird because it's like there is a level where it's like cool, like use your platform to say what you want, but it's like also like that you got to give that same thing to other people. Like that's
Yeah,
two-sided
yeah,
coin.
Yeah.
That's a two-sided coin, though. That's man. How did we get to
Dude,
that
but that-
topic? How did we get to there?
I don't know.
no idea.
Crazy. Yeah. Sorry if I brought us here. I don't even know if I did, but damn, I feel like
It's all good.
the tone came down. Do we have another?
Bring it
do we
back
have a-
up.
Do we have another? We're talking about AR, cuz like how we?
AR.
Yeah, but
bring up
AR,
topics?
dude, back to the AR. I feel like we dropped that topic for seconds. Back to the AR monocle.
Yeah.
Dude, I wanted to buy this thing so I
Body
could code on
scans,
it, like,
sorry.
and run your own apps on it, basically. So what?
Yeah.
So in an AR use case, what would you guys want to do? Like,
Directions for
What do
my
you wanna do with
freaking
AR?
bike.
Yeah.
I want
Yeah.
to wear it while
Directions
I'm
for
biking and see directions in front of me.
That
Man.
walking.
yeah,
Oh, I want
and
that
that's
so
easy.
bad.
That's easy to
I
do
want that
too.
so
It
bad.
could just be like a little arrow, just telling you which
Literally,
way
Yeah.
to turn.
and this is
whatever. Like,
unsafe. So like, don't put this in there.
Yeah.
But like, wink, wink. I want a version like YouTube video on the freaking monocle, bro. Come on, while I'm riding.
Yeah,
Like, I want
yeah,
that
a
so
YouTube.
bad. I
Dude,
already
that
got
would
it
be
playing on my
crazy.
phone,
YouTube,
cuz.
like,
I watched it,
It's like,
bro, on the ride back today. Like, I know you can say, bro, I was pulling up, had the whole phone sideways on the handlebars, cuz. Video
Oh my
up.
God
Love
damn
having a good
it.
YouTube video playing.
yeah, no, you could put it in the same spot, like as a.
This is
billboard,
safer.
You know what
This
I'm
is safer. Don't look at me. Don't look at me
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that. This
Yeah,
is
like,
safer
put
than
it
what
at
I'm
where,
doing.
like, a
Yeah, no,
billboard.
what he does right now is definitely
like-
safer.
And I'm gonna
Monocle
stop
is
because
gonna
the
be like
winter
the
getting
whole
scary.
eye. that's
That's what I'm
fucked.
saying. Not the whole eye. Just give me a little corner
That's
box, little
fucked.
PNP, little PNP view. That's all I need, player. But yeah,
You should not be allowed to have one.
Bob's facial reaction. The audience is. making
Josh
that.
should be banned from buying any of these products. I have seen him use his phone wildly way too many times. At times he probably shouldn't use his phone. Oh my god, I am scared for my life if Josh gets one of these.
I need one.
I am just
need
thinking
one.
about it
I
now
need one soon.
after you said that. Yeah,
You
we're
thought I
gonna
wasn't
die.
gonna try to ride
You're
with
gonna be
my
dead
Apple
in a
Vision
week.
Pro on?
You're
You
gonna
thought
be
I
in-
wasn't gonna try my Apple Vision Pro in the park one time to ride with that joint on and see how I felt. You thought I was
You're-
gonna try it for the one time?
You're gonna be dead in a week.
You're gonna
never tried
drive.
it with
You're
your
gonna
Quest?
drive with
I
that
give you
Vision
7
Pro
days.
on?
You've never wanted to try it with the Quest just to see.
No, don't
to
do
see.
that. Don't do that.
This is the
Empty street helmet.
What did I
Oh,
just
bro,
say
bro, bro.
about him killing himself
Bro,
in the
don't
7
do
days?
that, man. Don't do
Bro, how wild
Don't
This is
drive.
not-
Well, you can walk around.
Yeah,
Guys,
walk around,
no.
don't
we
drive.
can't let him get one.
Yeah,
We're
no,
killing him.
for real. For
If
real.
you
would
ever
never
show
try
me
this
one, I'm
shit.
ripping it off your
I'm
face and smashing
joking.
it.
I would never try this, man.
Bro.
I'm joking.
Dude,
Obviously,
Saying that on
bro.
stream. He's saying that on stream.
Obviously,
bro.
I'm joking.
bro.
But
Yeah,
that YouTube
no.
picture-in-picture be cold as
hell
hell,
no.
bro.
Dude,
Other use cases.
you could start reading while
you
you're
can have
driving.
other shit.
can-
That's
Dude.
wild. That's wild. That's wild.
That's even
bro.
crazier.
Text,
Oh.
reading,
Put a
parrot,
book up.
cuz.
Put a book up next to you.
I'm gonna be 1,000. AirPods are amazing. They've probably saved my life on thousands of occasions. I let text messages play through my AirPods. I fucking love it. Like you just hit that speak
Facts,
text, bro. Game over. Game changer. Like, bro, love it. It was dangerous in these streets.
Dude, they're even doing where you can just
Siri
record
changed.
and now you can see the message as a paragraph, like the voice recording.
Oh
So it's
yeah, no,
like-
I love that shit.
That's
Yeah.
even cool too.
I love
Yo,
that. I'm
I
not
like
always
that
in the
too.
best place for a voice recording, and I got a lot of homies who love to
Exactly.
not type.
Dude, sometimes you don't even want to listen for 40 seconds, right? You just
No,
wanna
no, it's
read
just
it.
like
You can
a.
just read it for,
I'm gonna
like,
do
real
it
quick.
later. Like it's
Yeah.
like, bro, I hope that's not urgent.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I'm probably gonna listen to that when I get home. Like especially if I'm out. Now when I'm out, I'm like, okay,
Yeah,
I can read
yeah.
this, and then it's like I
Yeah,
got a lot
and
of
you can
people who
just
talk
see
with
what it's
Chicago
about.
words.
Yeah,
and it's
yeah.
not that great as some of the dictation.
Dude,
with some of the
with
Chicago
AI
accents.
phone,
Let me tell
with
you,
the AI phone, it
tried.
can give you
It tried.
a TLDR, dude.
Yeah.
It'll give you a TLDR.
That's what I'm
of
saying.
they
But
said
it
real
be
quick.
trying. There's a couple words that it just, it tried. It cannot get.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, that's what you said? Boy, Apple was off. Like, but yeah. Man, that's pretty cool shit, though. Like, how did we get here? Oh, AR shit. What's
AR,
other cool
yeah.
AR shit? What's other
We
cool
were
AR shit?
talking about a
That could
like
go on the
product
thing.
that is
Yeah.
demonical. Are you just saying what other AR shit is there?
Yeah, no. Like, what other AR shit could we put on it? That's the question Parse posed. I'm sorry. I left out context like you usually do.
Okay.
I apologize.
Oh.
But yeah, no, I was just saying, what's some other shit you guys want to see on there? Obviously, my ideas are dangerous.
Honestly, simple shit, just time. Like I was like, if
That's
I could just
wild,
like
okay.
have
That's
something
wild.
to just bring the time.
You
up.
want to know the
That's
time
wild.
all the time?
That's
No, not
wild.
all the time.
You want to know the
That's
time
Or
all the
I could
time?
just like press my glasses
Bro.
right here and it just shows up.
Bro just
It's
said,
like, oh, let
I
me
just
see
need
what
to
the
know
time
the
is
time real quick.
Yeah, real quick. Date,
No,
time.
nigga, get the
You
fuck
need to know the
out.
time. Is it light
Hell
or is
no.
it dark?
Well,
Is
no.
it day or is it night?
Yeah, no, but
I don't
You
want
gotta
to-
watch.
Is it
But I'm
before
like-
midnight
You
or is
gotta
it after
hold
midnight?
watch.
just like go like this real quick.
What
wear a
angle is
watch.
the moon at?
Bro.
You have a, like, that's just, I don't know. I feel like that was a given. Like, there's probably gonna be a little clock you could get to on that joint, but like, you,
Yeah.
So you
how
need
hard,
I feel
how
like
hard
it
was
is.
that?
you need
Just like-
three
You have
separate
to,
ways.
you have
on
to
your
look
body
at
to
the
tell
watch.
time.
It's like,
Weather?
why put it in there?
Like even weather, if it's just right there.
Your
next to the
name,
time.
you're literally saying a watch face.
Yeah, if my watch face.
He wants an Apple Watch face on his eye.
Basically.
He wants an
Like
Apple
that.
Watch face on
Like
his
straight
eye.
across. It'll be
They
lit.
better do you dirty and put like the watch face facing out too, so it's just the clock in his
You're reading
eye.
it backwards.
No, like he can see it, but then on the outside, to everyone who sees him, there's just a clock there.
Yeah.
Like it's got an outward facing.
I'm trying to think of other practical shit you could see
No,
with
I think-
one eye that would
Yeah,
make
which is
sense.
like-
That's my thing, like,
yeah.
because it's like I thought about reading, but like I
I
don't
thought
know
of
if I want
some,
to read
but
with
I'm not
one
gonna
eye.
save them.
Reading with one eye sounds like it's probably gonna hurt. I
Yeah,
don't know why,
it
but it
probably-
sounds painful.
yeah,
I thought of
Like
some,
trying to read a
but
whole book.
I need to save them in case like we start.
I guess
Monocle
I get
AR company.
whatever you're saying, Bob.
You know what would be trippy as fuck? Where it could put like a filter on your like
Life.
outside world, but you only see it through one eye. You know, so that like you're
Yeah,
like
Oh yeah,
Plus,
go on an acid trip.
I think you're gonna cause somebody ocular issues.
Yeah.
Like honestly, I think you're gonna do something that's gonna unbalance people's eyes. They're gonna go to their eye doctor and just be like, "Yo, whatever you did, stop." Like you came back. This prescription is different.
Just for like just
Your
5
eyes are
minutes.
20
Like,
points
like,
apart.
the Pokemon world, and then in your left eye you just see the regular world, and you're like,
The
what the
doctor, the doctor is like, "Whatever you did, bro, your retina is fried."
How are you actively looking 3 different directions at once?
They're like, "So look, when you were here the first time, that I was not looking this direction. Now it's
Well,
stuck.
no, because
I can't get that
His
back."
eyes
Hold up.
actually
You know
split,
we're weird.
Like your eyes
If we
actually
had
split in
one
2
eye of
different directions.
information, it would be weird. We'd have one eye going and
All
reading
the time,
things,
it's just-
and the other eye would
one
stay
eye's
back.
just
We'd
scrolling.
get used to it. It would be a
You're in the
problem.
doctor's office. You got one eye just jittering back and forth, and he's like, "Yo, dude, are you okay?"
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, what if your eyes are able to just move
Oh.
like independent from each other?
If we would evolve with it.
I'm not gonna lie. I think
Fucking
I've
lizard-
been turned off of
lizard
this
eyes.
technology.
Good. You weren't allowed to get one. Guess what? I already said that.
Facts.
I'm
You're
buy
gonna
a
die.
Google, I'm gonna buy a Google Glass to spite you.
No. The first time I see something
Can you even
smart
buy?
on your
Can
face,
you buy
it's getting
Google Glass?
smashed.
Are those still
Yeah,
available
you can
right
buy it.
now?
Maybe like eBay.
Are they dumb expensive though?
You could probably buy it.
Maybe. They might all
They
be
still
crap
make
'cause their
versions of
batteries
it
are
now.
bad.
They probably have like way better versions of it right now.
Maybe.
They make it for factories and shit.
$175 for the Explorer Edition. $400 for the Explorer Edition XCE. It looks fancy.
Buy it right now. Drop
No.
it in the mailbox. Let's go.
There's so much other shit.
Showing
that
up
needs to be
tomorrow.
purchased right now. That's wild.
You got it. I believe in you. Do it.
I don't.
Do
I
it
don't believe
now.
in me.
Hit
Don't
the
believe in me
button.
at all.
Buy it.
My phone is locked. My
The
hands
more
are
you
locked.
spend, the more you save.
Is that a slogan? What company is that?
That's just life.
That's Amazon, bro. What the
I,
fuck?
I think, Bob, you brought us right to the point of a wrap up today. I
Yeah.
think you brought us
Yeah.
right to the
Right.
end of the show. What's the
Right.
timer at? What was we hitting?
Don't do that.
I'm
I figured
wondering.
out what you're
I'm
doing.
wondering. What am
So
I
you got a
doing?
clock right here.
Yeah.
And you ain't tell anyone there's a clock right there. So you go, oh, I think it's been an hour. I've been
Yeah, we're
keeping
at
track
an
without
hour-
looking at
we're
any
at an
clock.
I
hour
have
and
not
six.
been
There
looking
it
at that
is.
freaking clock. This door is closed every single week. I cannot see
Yeah.
that clock.
No,
Bob, you think what? This is magic. I do's this, cuz. I do's this. You're just mad.
figured you out.
You're just mad you didn't. This is the first day the clock has been exposed.
No, it's not.
That clock is to make sure that I don't stay up too late on streams.
Actually, we've been going for 55 minutes.
1 hour
About an
and
hour,
7.
because I
Still.
felt it in my
From the
stomach
still.
like you
Yeah.
earlier.
From the still, yeah. It's a 1 hour and 7 total.
I know, but we're usually about that same time. But what I'm saying
Mm-hmm.
is, I felt that. I knew it. It's an energy. It's an energy, Bob. Also, this has got to be. We should add up how many podcasts we've all done. Like, just because, like, how
Yeah.
many have we done at this point, bro? It's
A lot.
A lot.
A lot. A lot. We're
Take it
over 100
away.
on this show. I'm about to take it away, man. Look, make sure you all are tuning
Yeah, we know
in
how to yap.
to the amazing
We know how to yap.
content that we have out right now, man. Make sure you're checking out. I got that sample breakdown. I got another one on the way. That's a little insider coming out this week, hopefully. What you guys got dropping?
Yeah.
Daily shorts.
Daily shorts. Hey, back at it, back with it. Parse,
Back
what
at
you
it.
on?
Yeah, we got daily shorts. Hoping to drop a long video this weekend. Let's see.
Hell yeah, hell
We can do
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Hey, that's what's up. Bob, what you dropping?
My phone.
True.
Wow.
That's what you had on the spot?
I don't know. What do you want me to
No,
do?
you're fine. G. You're okay. You're okay. Man, we need a quote to end us out for this shit. What's the quote this week?
Am I doing it?
My AirPods just died. No, you're gonna probably.
I just
put
kind of
this
take
through.
that when you say that.
Oh, I got a
expect
quote.
To say a quote.
I got a
so
quote.
I'm ready.
Hit us with
First
that
quote.
quote, Porsche.
I got one ready.
Hit us with it. What it
Let's hear it.
is. What's
Um,
up?
He who suffers before it's necessary suffers more than is necessary.
Hey.
Hey, that's kind of deep. That was kind of deep.
Yeah.
Catch us next week.
Deep. Oh my